Hey guys, it's Carol out here. I'm back with another video. Yes, it is Sam back with another video. As you guys can tell by today's title, this is going to be a KFC mukbang. But most important, I'm going to be telling y'all, I quit my job. So before I get into that, I need y'all to smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, turn the post notification bell on. That way you don't miss a video, don't miss a beat, don't miss a video on this beat. Okay. Let's get right into this. This literally happened yesterday. I walked out of my job. And I don't feel bad at all. Tell y'all why I don't feel bad. At the job that I was working at, I'm not gonna say the name of the place, so don't even think about it, but I was working at like a children's learning center. And basically at this job, when I started in September, I applied to be a floater. A floater is somebody who goes from room to room. They don't have a assigned room, right? Okay, so basically, I end up getting a assigned room, which is great. It was great. So it was me. It was this other girl. So it was me, this girl. There was a girl already there. Me, this girl, and then a new girl. So it was three of us. So the girl who was originally there, when me and the other new girl came, because we were both new, when we both came, she left. Like, she decided she didn't want to have that room no more. So the girl that came after me, she had more experience than me. So she became the lead teacher. I didn't really want to be the lead teacher, so that was perfect. She became the lead teacher. I became the assistant teacher. Whatever. Long story short, they fired the lead teacher. When they fired the lead teacher, like maybe 3 weeks later or something like that, they tell me I'm the lead teacher. Meanwhile, I'm still getting paid as an assistant. Like, I'm doing all of this work, but I'm not getting paid for it. So no, it wasn't 3 weeks. It was more than that, but I'm just saying 3 weeks, whatever. I'm doing everything. And my schedule at the time, I don't know what it was because it was getting changed so many times. There's like 4 different people at the front office. I got one person telling me to come at 8. One person telling me coming at 8:30. One person telling me to come at 10. The other person, hey, can you come at 7? Like, the shit was just, it was giving very much unorganized. Okay. The director, the person that we're supposed to go to if we have any problems, blah, 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 they're supposed to help us out, or at least, you know, validate our feelings, or like try to accommodate us some way, somehow. I never got that from her. The vibe I always got from her was that she wants everybody to be a team player when it's convenient for her, but then you turn around and when we need something, we can't get that. So eventually I came to her and I was like, hey, you know, I'm doing lead teacher work. Is it possible that I can get more pay? I get more pay. And in my opinion, the more pay, it still wasn't enough for all the shit I was doing, but I took it, went about my business. Oh, I didn't even mention, when I very first started working at the job, they tell me, oh, you're bus training. What? Huh? Bus training. When I first got hired, I was like, I don't know about that. So one of the ladies that worked there at the front office took me on the bus, teach me how to drive the bus within like 10 minutes. Boom. Teach me how to drive the bus. So now I guess I'm driving the bus. And then she tells me I'm going to be picking these kids up from school, dropping them off. I'm like, okay, you know, I'm giving it a try. No extra money was offered. So whatever. So once I become the lead teacher, I'm like, I don't want to do lead. I don't want to do the bus anymore. That's too much. That's too much. Like, that's too much. So, it's very, very, very stressful because there's maybe about, it depends. There's usually like 12 to 14 kids in my class. I can have up to 22 children by myself. Y'all, it just boils down to it. It just be some bullshit. Like, you can never get no help. You gotta call the office 4, 5, 6 times just to pee. Meanwhile, everybody's at the front office chit-chatting, talking about their life, their relationships, this, that, gossip, you know, BS. BS. Essentially, stuff that people don't care about or shouldn't even talk about. So, I'm in the classroom all day with 12 to 14 kids by myself. So at the end of the day, the after schooler children come. That could range me from, no telling, way more than 22 kids. I kid you not. I was new working there. I'll never forget. I had 37 kids by myself. True story. I was new. I didn't get no type of training, nothing. Literally nothing. Like I told you, the girl that was originally in my class, she didn't want it. And then the girl that was doing awesome, they fired her. And then they backdoor and they was telling everybody that she quit. Not to mention, they fired her because she spoke on something during a staff meeting. Not to mention, I've been there since September and we've only had one staff meeting. Y'all, terrible. I loved my class. I loved the children. It was a great experience. But all around, I would never do it again. Never do it again. They didn't appreciate me. They didn't value me. And it's like, okay, cool, bet. But let me tell you how the whole walking out situation happened. Hold on to y'all seats. It was a lot of shit going on yesterday. Yesterday all day, I think I had, for the most part, I had 16 kids. 16 kids. That might not seem like a lot. That's a lot. But I do it every day. No complaints. This manager, this woman, she's been telling me, I'm going to get help. They fired the lead teacher. They fired her in October. That's when they fired her. So she hadn't even been working there that long before they let her go. All because she had some concerns. So that happened. But that situation right there, that already showed me how they could do. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm like, I'm still here. They ain't got shit to do with me. I'm still gonna stack my bread, but they didn't appreciate me. I was teaching the kids. The kids was actually learning. They was showing their manners. They was being respectful. All this stuff, all this great stuff. Like, I'm exhausted. I'm telling you, hey, can I get an assistant? Can I get, you know, some type of help in here? She just dragging her feet. But it's like, how long do you think it's gonna take for me to realize that you're playing in my face? That's why I just decided to remove myself from the situation. Because yesterday, they had a new girl. Sweet, very sweet. Everybody who comes in my classroom, I make them feel welcome. She liked the room right off the bat. She wanted to stay in there and she wanted to help me. She was like, do you want to be by yourself? I'm like, not really, but this is how it is, you know? So every new person that comes in the door, they got them floating around. Even if you don't apply to be a floater, you're floating at this job until they find you a assigned spot. But when I first started this job, I knew right away I wanted this classroom. I just knew it. Like, I like that age group. So the new girl wanted to stay. They came and yanked her out. Yanked her out, and I'm like, well, so when am I getting help? One of the girls from the office, she opened her mouth. Bingo. She opened her mouth and she said, in here, if we get somebody else in here, they're gonna have like more kids. And I was just like, oh. I'm a very good listener. If I'm not talking, I'm listening. So that goes to show me, y'all was gonna have me, I was gonna continue to be in this room by myself. And my classroom was 3 to 4 year olds. And then the afternoon, I have 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds, and the oldest maybe is 8. Yeah. Enough's enough. And yesterday, I didn't just leave. I don't want y'all to think, oh, I'm trifling. Like, I just walked out on the kids. I walked out, but I walked out in the best way, given my circumstance. There was a lot going on that day. But long story short, end of the day, there's this thing underneath the sink. That thing, one of the kids was over there. I'm telling the child to get away, to get away, to get away, to get away. The thing under the sink is just like a border, like to cover it up. It moves down. So I tell the kids, go away. Nobody was hurt. I made sure of that. I made sure of that. Y'all didn't give a fuck. So I made sure everybody was okay. And the parents start coming in because they're picking up their children. When they come, I got to make sure the kids get all of their stuff. You know, you got to greet them as well as still supervise however many kids you have. Not to mention, the day before, we had a visit from corporate, and I'm always on my toes. I always have my shit together, but these other classes, they always fumble the ball. Y'all, I'm not upset. I'm just speaking very assertive because this situation is just like, my mind is fucking blown. Like, it really is blown. Like, I walked out and this manager has the nerve to text me this morning as if she fired me. The joke's on you. The joke's on you. I walked the fuck out. I walked out. Like, girl, I don't have to put that job on my resume. I don't. But y'all should be happy that y'all got to experience me because I am a vibe. I'm a vibe by myself. Came in every day. Polite to everybody. Everybody. So, I know I left my mark. I know I understood the assignment. I made sure the kids had manners. I made sure they was taught some valuable lessons. You know, and I'm pretty sure some of the other teachers probably learned something from me. So, as well as me learning some stuff from them. But they don't value us, and that's why people call out every day. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 call outs every day. And it's going to continue. It's going to continue. They definitely fumbled the ball with me. Like, I'm like, when it was all said and done, I couldn't even get a call. Like, you sent me a text. How professional of you. I couldn't even get an email. Wow, that's new. Wow, most people call me like, hey, you know, what's the problem? Is everything okay? You know, why did you leave yesterday? You look so, blah, 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 blah. When I left yesterday, nobody was at the front office, which is ironic when people are normally at the front office gossiping when you clock in and clock out. But yesterday, I was like, I'm just about to walk up out this hole. After I had already lined the kids up and I took them to another teacher, another 2 teachers. So all my kids, they went to 2 teachers. So I made sure they were supervised before I left. And I'm just making that very, very clear because my manager, I really don't trust this woman. I don't at all. I don't trust her. She's the type, she'll smile in your face, but girl, stab you right in your back. I've seen her do it with other people. Like, you literally, when you fired the other girl, was telling people that she quit. When me and other people knew the truth. Like, are you dumb? Are you dumb? Like, it's so funny. Like, when I was younger, I used to care so much about these jobs. I used to be so hard on myself. Like, me and one of my friends was talking about it. Like, just how you feel shameful. Like, fuck that. There's no shame attached to this, because y'all was playing in my face because y'all steady trying to buy yourself time. Meanwhile, y'all have all these people floating to my room. Like, my room is the first room that they show them, and I feel like they do that on purpose, because that's like to pull them in, because I'm a vibe. They come to my classroom, they enjoy it. I make sure the kids introduce themselves. It was just a great atmosphere. And I'm like that at any job I make it. That's what it is. Not to mention, I was a bomb-ass teacher. But this job definitely taught me, I don't want to work with children. I don't want to work with underqualified individuals. I don't want to work with people who want to play authority. I don't want to work with people who have never been in a managerial position before, because when they get in a position of power, it's just like abuse, you know, type shit. Like, the fucking sink broke. Back to that. The sink broke. The bottom of the sink broke. Not to mention, before that, maybe like 35 minutes before that, I called and asked for a plunger. Still didn't get the plunger. I call on the phone. I hear her running her fucking mouth. Like, you're trying to play in my face. Meanwhile, what I called you 4, 5, 6 times, and you didn't say nothing. So when she called back, I didn't say shit. I was lining them kids up, and I got my purse, and I walked the fuck out. The kids, I made sure they were left in good care, and I walked the fuck out. I think I made the best decision, because I didn't do shit wrong. You fumbled the bag. You fumbled it. You fumbled it, girl. And now I wish y'all the best, because I'm going to include the text right here. This is the text she sent me. I'm going to block out her name, my name, and the establishment. But y'all got to read this text right here that she sent. Oh. All right. Y'all read that? So, this is the text I sent. Like, I don't give a fuck, because at the end of the day, I am my own person, and you think you did something, you did not. You did not. And I let you know in that message that you messed up. I did. I wish y'all the best of luck on y'all endeavors, because y'all are going to need it. The call-outs and the dysfunction is going to continue, because your manager skills are trash. When people come to you and try to tell you beforehand, because I sat down in her office with her before, months ago, and I told her, yeah, y'all gonna lose some good people. Y'all gonna lose some good, y'all gonna lose some good people. She pretended to care. Like, and working from this place, my child will not be in childcare. And if they are in childcare, if something just happens and they have to be in childcare, 2 hours max. 2 hours max. Because two hours max. Like, I drop my kids off for 2 hours, go pick them up, period. Or hire somebody. I'm sorry, y'all, but this food is smacking. I wasn't expecting to eat this much in this video. I really didn't want this video to be this long. I'm probably gonna stop it at 25 minutes, but I just had to let y'all know I walked the fuck out. Like, I'm not the 1, I'm not the 2, I'm not the 3, I'm not the 4. I am that bitch. I might be that bitch. I might be broke. I might be broke as hell. I'm still going to grab my bag and walk the fuck out of a job. You can call it pride, you can call it whatever you want to call it, because at the end of the day, I know my worth. I know my worth. Some people don't know their worth. So, like, I'm a grown-ass woman. If she wanted to talk to me, she could have got her ass out of her office, came to the front, and asked me what was wrong. Instead, you call on the classroom phone. After I've tried to reach you already, when the fucking sink broke, and I got parents coming in, and I got children trying to go play over there, I'm trying to call you for some assistance. Like, you fucked up. That's how I feel about it. But y'all comment down below if y'all experience something similar. Like, I walked out of jobs before. But this, I've been there since September. It's not given what, like, it was always meant to be temporary. But damn, do your fucking job. But, hey, I'm pretty sure she lying right now as we speak. Lying. But hey, one thing about it, two things for sure. People know when they do wrong, or they fuck up, or they make a bad decision. And she knew right off the bat. I'm not finna kiss her ass. She knew that. So you made sure you text me bright and early because it was on your mind. Yeah. You didn't even call me to see if something. It could have been anything. It could have been a family emergency. No. What you did was you sat in your classroom. You're on your little computer looking at your little camera. You saw that I was getting frustrated. I was getting overwhelmed. All of that was happening. I'm calling you for assistance over, abort, and your ass is not answering the fucking phone. And then you want to call me as I'm lining the kids up so I can fucking go? Really? You played yourself. Today I've been having a damn good day. And after I'm done speaking on that right now, I'm going to I'm going to do the shit I need to do. And that's just going to be that. That's just going to be that. Because I'm not kissing nobody's ass. Especially when I know I went above and beyond for this company. Not to mention, after I said I would not do any more bus runs, I still continue to do bus runs for y'all. This is what you do. Like, I thought the company was doing bad when I got there. It's really doing bad now. Like, what are you going to do? Maybe you should start having staff meetings. What's not clicking, Steven? Like, I'm not finna play those games with you. Like, I'm making this video, oh, excuse me, as my, whatever. I'm making this video to document it because I'm just letting y'all know. I walked the fuck out and I did not care, period. I did not care. I didn't think once or twice about it. I just walked out because at the end of the day, like I tweeted on Twitter earlier, like, my mental health is the most important to me. And I said the beginning of this year, I'm not sacrificing that for nobody. Because at the end of the day, I could be dead and gone, and that job was not going to give a fuck about me. They were not going to stop. The business was going to keep going. So with that being said, I choose me. I choose me. Because these jobs don't give a fuck. But if y'all want more job story times, I will give it to y'all. These jobs really don't be shit. They want you to break your neck for a little bit of cash. That's it. But her giving me that raise, whatever she wants to call it, that was like, so here you go. So now you could keep doing us favors and we could keep doing this. Not to mention, I always had to hold this lady accountable. Always. Like, they have events and shit at, like, the place. They have events. She'd be like, what teacher want to work the event? I'd be like, sign me up. I'll be one of the first or second people to sign up. It roll around and start getting closer to the event. Oh, Miss Shakira, I'm sorry, but we have enough teachers, or I'm sorry, not enough children signed up. It was always some bullshit. And what the thing is, I see past that. Like, I don't know. I feel like maybe I should have just never worked there. Maybe, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I should have just never worked there. Well, y'all, this KFC smack. If y'all want this, y'all should definitely get this chicken box. It's smack. I got 2 macaronis, some fries, a drink, and a chicken sandwich. I literally ate everything, and this sandwich is busting. I'm going to take one more bite. But please smash that like. Please smash that subscribe button. Stay tuned for my next video. Bye, y'all. Love y'all.